about your character in The Three Musketeers, D'Artagnan.
Yes, I played D'Artagnan. He's this cocky young swordsman traveling from his small village to the big city. And in a way, he's kind of the most dangerous character in the film because he's this young guy who's trying to prove himself, and he's unknown to the enemy. He's coming out of, from nowhere. So he kind of takes the city, takes the country by storm. It just kind of, in a matter of days, becomes this legend.
So, in context, though, with your Three Musketeers, because you're in a way the fourth Musketeer in a way, or hope to be the fourth Musketeer.
Yeah.
What is the relationship like with those characters? Do they like D'Artagnan? Are they fearful of him?
We catch the Musketeers in a rut in their lives, this like low point in their lives in the beginning of the film, and I think that they really love D'Artagnan because he's this kid who's fighting for a purpose. I mean, actually has a cause, and he kind of reignites the Musketeers in a way. So I think they love him. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So some of your co-stars, though, in the movie, like Orlando Bloom, have done sword fighting before. Did they have any hints for you? I mean, any sort of like tips while you were like going through all the scenes?
Not too many hints, but I think that they were just jealous because I mean, Orlando, he's an incredible, fighter, and you see him in all the films, and how he always, has his sword fighting scenes and all that. And this was the first time that he didn't really have to do that. He doesn't really. He doesn't, fight anybody in the film, really. So he was looking at me like, oh, man, I wish I can be doing that again. That was so much fun, He's like, just have a good time, It's a great experience, but...
Well, you've done a lot of action films before.
Yeah.
What was different about Three Musketeers compared to some of the other stuff you've done in your career?
Well, it was a lot more intense. This is Paul W.S. Anderson action. So it's you're setting the bar higher, every time you make a film with him. He's always trying to do something different and crazier every time. So especially with fencing, it's a sport in itself. So it's really detailed and intricate, and all this crazy detailed. Sport that you have to learn. So I spent like almost 9 months, I'd say, just sword fighting every day. It was insane.
Now, will you continue to do that? Is it like something you'll be a fan of, or you're like, no, I'll save it to the next movie 10 years down the road?
You know what? If I had time to do it, I would do it all the time because I found it to be so much fun. And once you start getting like the theory in your head as to what you're doing, as a fighter, and what your strategy is, it just becomes a game, and it's a lot of fun. So now I feel like I could sword fight now,